As with all policies and processes, an information security management system must constantly undergo review and improvements in order to remain effective and efficient. Changes to the internal organization and even external environments may cause the need to make changes to one or more aspects of the current information security management system. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the Deming cycle. Understanding the need for constant improvement, the ISO IEC 27002 has incorporated the Plan, Do, Check, Act, or Deming cycle into its curriculum. The Deming cycle is a repetitive four-step model that facilitates continuous learning and quality improvement. It was created by Walter Schwartz of Bell Laboratories, and it was named after Dr. W. Edwards Deming, who made the concept famous worldwide. In the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, planning is all about designing a new process or an improvement to an existing process. During the plan stage, you're going to be establishing objectives, gathering requirements, and creating a design document including success metrics. You have to know how to measure your success. In the Do stage of the cycle, you're going to be implementing the new process or the improvement to an existing process. So during this stage, you'll be creating the solution, you'll be testing the solution, and then you'll be deploying the solution. So again, you're going to take all of those design documents from the plan stage and now take some action by actually creating, testing, and deploying that overall solution. Now, in the check stage, you're going to be validating the success of the new or improved process. So you'll be monitoring the outcomes and analyzing the results of the implementation. You'll be comparing those results against the expected results, and then you'll be identifying and classifying any variance that may have occurred from what you expected versus what you got. And finally, in the Act stage, you're going to take the necessary actions to standardize and stabilize the new or improved process based on what was learned in the check phase. So once expectations are met, you're going to re-baseline the new state as that new standard. And then you're going to update all documentation to reflect what the new standard is. Now let me show you how this all comes together. Now on this slide, I'm going to give you a nice example of how the Deming cycle actually works. Let me give you a lay of the land. First of all, we have this orange incline that represents improvement over time. So the horizontal left to right axis is time. And of course, the vertical axis going up is the improvement that's being made. Now, the orange is the action that's being taken. The blue baseline standard is where the process currently exists. So for example, let's just say that that was an information security process that we have. We actually want to improve it. So what we do is we execute the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, and through that process, we achieve a certain amount of improvement over time. What we want to do next is once we've stabilized those improvements, we want to baseline that new level of performance as the new baseline standard. That's what we are going to always be trying to achieve, and then we'll go through that same round of Plan, Do, Check, Act again when it's time to make the next stage of improvements. But you always want to improve using Plan, Do, Check, Act. Then you want to re-baseline and update your documentation. And this whole process is what continuous improvement is all about.